my stitchy friends, my name is Dawn and I go by Busymomstitcher here on YouTube and Instagram. Today is November 23rd, 2025 and this is Flosstube number 47. If you're new to this channel is all about my cross stitch journey and I do non-full coverage and full coverage. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you. Thank you for watching and commenting. Today is just my normal weekly update, so let's get started. My first thing I want to do, I do have a mention that I want to shout out, and that is Stephanie with Stephanie X Stitches. She is also doing the Flosstube Frenzy. If you haven't heard of that, there's a couple people doing Flosstube Frenzy. She chose my channel for her Flosstube Frenzy, and she is doing a Christmas sal for my channel. Stephanie does a variety of stitching full cross and non-full coverage. So if you haven't gone, go check her out. I will link her below as well. So let's go. Weekly, I do 2 non-full coverage, so we're going to start with that. The first one I did was So She Did. This is by Lori Holt. I purchased a chart through Fat Quarter Shop. This is what it'll look like when it's finished, but I have changed the colors of the sewing machine to a more of a navy blue. And this week, so this is on a 14 count white Aida, somewhere around probably about, I think I do it over here. Over here, I will do a comparison of where the last time you would have saw the chart. This one, this is what it looks like now. This one, I started in January of 2024. Yesterday, or this past week, I got 247 stitches, and I am at 1,168 stitches complete out of 7,779 with a 15.01%. So this week, yeah, I finished up the scissors and I started the outline of right here. This is actually my oldest WIP. I actually started this in October of 2022, but then restarted it in January of 2024. So I'm trying to get some of my older non-full coverage WIPs complete and out of the way. Then the next one is actually a finish and a fully finish in 1 week. It is by Primrose Cottage. It's called 9 Patch November. This is what it's going to look like. It's by Primrose Cottage. This one I did on a 14 count vintage taupe Aida from Hobby Lobby. It got 386 stitches. And this is where it is now. All fully finished and into a pillow. This one I made a little bit bigger than the other ones. And I think it's because I messed up on the seam allowance, but that's okay. So 386 stitches I got this week, and now I'm at 100% complete. So here is my back. So I sew all the way around, and then I cut a little hole in, and then I put these little sticky felts on the back. Cover the hole up. I have to get a different color than that one, but it's bigger than my other ones that I just did. So I'm gonna have to I'm just gonna leave this one. I think it might have been the seam allowance I did. So another fully finished. Yay! All right, and then now on to my non-full coverage. I'm sorry, now on to my full coverage. So last Sunday, I was supposed to do Animal Kingdom, and I'll just show you. This is what it'll look like when I'm finished. It's by Aimee Stewart. It's charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. And we're going to talk about this chart right now. So I already started this, and I was doing tint stitch CXC on this one. I have restarted this 3 times, I think. This might be the 4th. So I was going to do 10 stitch CXC. After looking at it and seeing it, I don't like tin stitch. So I decided to frog it all out, and I'll put a picture of where it was the last time you saw it. Frog it all out and just restart it doing full crosses, 1/1 CXC, and that's where I was going to start it on Sunday. Well, I frogged everything out. I did a CXC stitch, and then I realized my CXCs are all over the place. I don't have them like organized like I do my DMC master set, so it was getting confusing. So then I decided to frog it all back out, and by this time it was almost time to go to bed, and I decided that I'm going to do DMC 1/1 on a 20 count. So there's nothing to see on this. I did not get any stitching done. It got all frogged out, and I'm going to restart it again when it comes back as a spin. And this time, I hope this is the last time I restart this one, because I have restarted it. I think it's going now 3 or 4 times now. So that one is going to get another restart, and I'm going to do DMC. I like CXC, but it's not my master set, so my DMC is my master set. So right now I have a set of CXC, but I don't have it organized. My DMCs are all in bobbins, and I was going to try doing the CXC on a floss drop, but I don't like the floss drops, so I'm still struggling with how to put my CXCs on. So I might do them on bobbins like I have my DMC. But that'll be a while, so I thought I'm just gonna restart this and doing DMC, because I have enough DMC floss than anything really. So that's it for that. That's the long spiel for that one. All right, so then the next one that got picked was Patchwork Quilt Room. This is what it'll look like when I'm finished. It's by Ciro Marchetti, charted by Heaven and Art Designs. I started this in August of 2025. And now I'm leaving everything on their hoops because I'm tired of taking them off and on. So we're leaving them on their Q-snaps. And I do have threads hanging because I like to park. So this is on a 20 count gridded Aida 1/1. It's got 197 stitches. And I am at 1,230 complete out of 342,800 or 988 with a 0.36%. And I'm trying to get this row done. So I start over here. You see there's some pink coming in, not green. This week was a little bit busy, so some of my nights I didn't get very much done. Not really sure what happened on Monday, but one night I was looking for Christmas gifts, so. Then the next one was Little Cake Shop. This is by Aimee Stewart, charted by Heaven Art Designs. This is what it'll look like when I'm finished. This is regular chart. Oops. I'm in the left-hand corner on this one. I started this one in April of 2025. Again, this is on a 20 count gridded Aida 1/1. 20 count is my favorite fabric right now. It was 14 and now it's 20 count. And this is where I am now. This one this week only got 100 stitches, and I am at 2,200 complete out of 350,175 with a 63%. And I only got this little box done. And I'm going across, I think, now. Not much to see on this one. This one's still background. I'll be in background for a while on this one. Then the next one is Christmas House 2. I am doing the Sal with slow yogi stitch. This is what it'll look like when I am finished. I was doing the left-hand corner, and then I moved over to the Santa Claus. So now I have a Santa face of a Santa, which is exciting. So I started this in November of this month, of this year. This is on a 20 count Aida, 1/1 as well. And this night I got 480 stitches. This is what it looks like now. And I am at 1,105 complete out of 226,290 with a 0.49%. So you can see Santa's face on there now. Get a little close. Kind of blurs out when you get too close, but the start of the Santa. So I'll keep doing this on Wednesday until the Christmas comes, and then then I'll go back on the wheel, and then if I spin it, that's when I'll be doing it. The next one is that spun was Block Party. This is by Kim Leo, charted by Stitches So Beautiful. This is what it'll look like when I'm finished. I started this in April of 2025. And this is on this one is on a 14 count white Aida, 2/1, full cross. And I got 331 stitches, and I am at 3,600 complete out of 122,726 with a 2.86%. And I filled in these boxes here. Oh, and some down here. So it's coming along. I'm still in a lot of backgrounds on some of my pieces. Then on Friday, I did California Dream. This is by Jeff Haynie, charted by Heaven Art Designs. This is what it'll look like when I'm finished. This one did not get very much done because I was getting things ready. We had our Thanksgiving dinner yesterday on Saturday, which I'll talk in on my life update. I am over here. I actually got the parrot's head in. A little bit of his head, I should say. This is on a 16 count white Aida, 2/1, full cross. And I got 156 stitches in. And here is where I am now. I got this bird done, so I got 156 stitches, and I am at 2,800 complete out of 350,700 with a 0.8%. And it is looking good. I think the next time I'm going to do this row here to get the rest of his beak, and then I'll finish filling him in. This one can get a little tight when stitching, but I'm not going to switch this out because I don't want to start with all these blue colors in that. And then my last cross stitch for this week was the Garden Butterfly Ball, which is by Aimee Stewart, charted by Heaven Art Designs. I'll put a picture of it, what it looks like right here, because this picture doesn't look very good. So I'll put it what it looked like when it's complete. I started this in July of 2025. It is on a 20 count gridded Aida, 1/1. And I got 127 stitches, and I am at 827 complete out of 546,830 with a 0.15%. So I just was working on these blocks here, and it was all 939. So not much to see on this one. This is actually the end of the first page. So I'll probably just go down on this one and do a page. That was all of my stitching for the week. And now we're going to move on to my spin for this following week. So let's start with Monday. And we'll do our first non-full coverage. And I did add a new one since I finished that 9 patch November. So I put in the 9 patch for December. And the first one up is Candy Ghost. And we are hopefully going to get this done soon. That'll be Monday and Tuesday for my non-full coverage. Then on Monday for my full coverage, we only have one left, so we'll just go ahead and spin. The family campsite. Then on Tuesday for non-full or for full coverage, we only have one left as well. So mini barnyard animals. Then Wednesday is going to be my Christmas house chew. And for full coverage, and then for non-full coverage, we will spin again. So she did. We just did that one. And then on Thursday, we'll do So She Did. And then for full coverage, we will do, oh, there's 2 still on this one. A Beautiful Place. Friday. There is only one left. So it's going to be Animal Panorama. And then Saturday. So Friday, Saturday, and Sundays, I only do full coverage. There's 2 left on Saturday. Finally, this one has been on my wheel forever and it never spins. So this is Merry Mushroom Garden, and this is going to be a new start actually. And then Sunday, not this today, but the following Sunday, because I already have one already for today. I only have 1 spin left, so it's going to be Disney Princesses. Next week we'll be getting to restart a couple of these new wheels again. All right, I'm going to go grab these and then I'll be right back. All right, I am back. So now let's get started. I'm going to show you what I'm going to be stitching this week. So on Monday for non-full coverage, it's Candy Ghost. This is by Shannon Christine. This is what it'll look like when I'm finished. And all I have left to do is just these odds and ends, like so this pumpkin and all this. And then we're done. So this is where I'm going to be starting at. I will be starting on this pumpkin. I think I'm going to finish filling up this ghost and then get to the outside. So we'll see how far that goes. This will be Monday and Tuesday stitch for non-full coverage. I usually get 3 strands. Yeah, 3 strands done. Then on Monday non-full coverage, Monday for full coverage is called Family Campsite Max Colors. This is by Aimee Stewart. This is what it'll look like when I'm finished. And I am in the left-hand corner. And I believe I'm trying to get this squirrel in here. Yeah. So this is started by Heaven Earth Designs. And this is where I'll be starting at. So I was doing cross country and I'm not doing, I probably won't do that anymore. So I'll probably finish over here and then get back down here. Maybe get some of that squirrel in. Then on Tuesday, for not full coverage, it's going to be Mini Barnyard by Donna Glessinger, charted by Heaven Art Designs. This one, I think I'm just kind of right around here. And this is where I will be starting. And I'll probably finish over here first and then go down. Then on Wednesday, it's going to be, no, that was Tuesday, right? Yeah. On Wednesday, it's going to be So She Did, which I just showed you for non-full coverage. And then Christmas House 2, which I just showed you. That'll be Wednesday. Then on Thursday, we'll do So She Did again for non-full coverage. And then Thursday full coverage is going to be A Beautiful Place. This is by Edward Jose Rosa. Charted by Stitches So Beautiful, and this is what this one will look like. There are several people doing this one, and I don't really have very much because I restarted this on a 20 count, and this is where I am right now. So we'll see how much more progress we can get on them trees. Then on Friday, it's going to be Animal Panorama, and this is what it'll look like when it's finished. It's charted by Adrian Chesterman, charted by Pain Free Craft. I am over here in the left-hand corner as well. And this is where I am at. So hopefully maybe we'll get some more of the cool, yeah, we'll get something. I hope we get something in there. And then Saturday's gonna be a new start. It's by Aimee Stewart. It's called Merry Mushroom Cottage Max Colors, and it's gonna look like this when it's complete. This one I have had a while in my spin, and I never spin it, and so it's gonna be a new start. So there's nothing on the fabric. And then Sunday will be Disney Princess. And this is what that one looks like. And this one, I'm not much of anywhere else. You can't really see anything. I'm just over here in the left-hand corner. And that's where I'll be starting for that one. All right, so that is all my cross stitch for this whole week and next week. And I do not have any new haul this week, but this coming up week is Black Friday, so I'm sure we're going to be getting some places that have sales going on, so keep an eye out on that. And then a little life update. I don't really have much. We actually had our Thanksgiving with my family last night. We usually do it on a Saturday because we have people in my family that travel. So we had our Thanksgiving last night, and it was very nice. So last week I was a little busy, so my stitching was a little bit down, but not too bad. And that's all really. This week is Thanksgiving here in the USA, and we don't really have plans. I think I might make, since I've already made the turkey and that this past weekend, I'm probably going to make some soup or steaks or something on Thursday. So So first, I would like to say happy Thanksgiving to everyone, and I hope everyone has a great Thanksgiving because I won't be back until Sunday after Thanksgiving. And then that's all I have. So I want to thank everyone for watching. I am going to request something. I am only 94 subscribers away at meeting 2,000 subscribers. So if you have been watching and you haven't subscribed, could you please hit that subscribe button and hit the subscribe, like, and comment, or even share? That would be greatly appreciated. I want to see if I can get to 2,000 before the end of the year. That would be awesome. Okay, and then also just a little bit reminder, if you need anything, you can reach me at Busymomstitcher on Instagram, here on the comments, or you can email me at busymomstitcher@gmail.com. I have everything listed in the description box below with all of the charts that I have just shown today. So once again, I want to thank everyone for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will see you guys later. Happy Thanksgiving and happy stitching. Bye.